upset because in a video I said that if I tell you folks, then you also will know. So I was in a vulnerable position because I had knowledge that I shouldn't have, but then you would also have that knowledge. So they're upset now because they're realizing the more people know what's happening with these predators, the more eyes are on the situation, the more people are involved, the more they are being seen, the more they're being watched. So it's just not me saying these things. And I think that's a big deal. When I was starting to do these videos and I kept telling people, please come forward, say what's happening, please come forward. I thank you guys for doing that because there are a lot of us out there who are being victimized. And when they're getting upset, they said that they thought, they said something along the lines that they thought I had victims. No, I don't have any victims. And that's the sad part. The sad part about this is, and I just want to talk about something that they said. They said that they thought I was victimizing people and that they should have known because all these years no one's come forward. And I've been out there publicly, as you guys can see from the thumbnails. I've been quoted. The thumbnail that says Shamega Johnson and it talks about HEOP, that was a press release. So that's public and it uses my full name. The brochure was out. That's separate from the press release. That was out in 1994. So the 1994 would have been the brochure. The press release would have been 1995. I worked in public companies where I was literally like the first person you see. They don't want that. So even like, you know, they would like to switch things around. Like, how could you be the first person to see? I was like literally sometimes the person at the door greeting people coming in. Like I was the face that you first see. And if had there been a problem, they would have come forward prior to all of this. And that's my point. They're doing a lot of work. Folks, they're working hard. And when I say they're working hard, you guys know what I mean. They're working hard to try to discredit me and to rewrite things. I was the first person you see at the door. Hi. And there was nothing. Silence. The other big trick of a predator is to try to get a lot of people against one person. So that was a big deal that they were trying to do. They were trying to get all these people against me. And when it failed, which it did, they then switched to, why aren't you breathing properly? Well, if they hadn't used this technology on me, my breathing wouldn't have been an issue. My other medical issues would not have existed. So they keep trying to switch this. Well, maybe you, no. I had regular doctor's visits prior to 2016. That was something they didn't know. They said, well, maybe you didn't go to the doctor as a child. Again, how would they claim they've been doing this since childhood if they didn't know? I definitely went to doctor's visits as a child. The schools require doctor's statements. They're liars. And they're trying now in 2023 to clean up their lies from before. It will never work. So the last thing about a predator is that because they wanted to bring all these people into my life, they thought we could kind of reconnect. There would be no reason to. Think about this logically. If I'm on the internet saying people are after me, why would you want to reconnect with me? Like, who would say that's the perfect opportunity for us to reconnect? No one. What the normal response would be is, let's call the police. Let's call the FBI. Let's call everyone who has some sort of law enforcement in this area to help. It wouldn't be to reconnect, and definitely wouldn't be so that I could lie and say that and give people a reference. That was the other big thing they wanted. They wanted me to lie and give people a reference that they work for Cupajara Productions. Why would anyone do that? Why would I agree to lie, especially now? But why would anyone think that would be a good idea? They wouldn't. That goes back to what I'm saying about a predator. The predator's thoughts are to shift the